tuning back into the channel, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. Cheap Not Broke fam, what's going on, everybody? We are in the new space. If you saw my earlier video, I moved. I'm in a new spot now, so check me out. If you haven't, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Got 2 more subscribers till we get to 1,500. 2 more subscribers till we get to 1,500. So we're trying to get to 1,500 subscribers. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit one of them buttons, please. All right, and tonight, what are we talking about? What are we talking about tonight? Tonight we're talking about your real take-home pay. What is your real take-home pay? What is that? A lot of people don't discuss it. A lot of people just like to talk about what their salary says. But we got to talk about what your real take-home pay. I know that's Miss Bill. I got to get everything together. But hey, anyway, your real take-home pay, because everybody likes to talk about what their salary says. Oh, I make $100,000. I make $120,000. Actually, you don't. Actually, you make what hits your bank account every 2 weeks. That's what you make, and people don't really like to talk about that. People like to go off of what the paper number is, but the real number is what hits your bank account every 2 weeks. So whatever hits your bank account every 2 weeks, you got to multiply that by 2. So let's say you're making, I don't know, on paper you're making 100,000. Okay, great. Now take home is probably 80, 79, 78, something like that. Probably taking 12 grand from you, something like that. But people don't do that. And when people do this, they plan around this $100,000. You build your life. Oh, I make 100. I make 100. Well, put it on paper. You realize you don't, and you wouldn't be planning everything like that. You wouldn't be planning everything around $100,000. You would be planning around $78,000, which is what your real take-home pay is, which is what you should really look at. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. But before we get into that, what y'all think about the background? Y'all like the background? I'm building it out. It's going to be something nice. I'm going to have a whole feng shui going on. Got a whole feng shui going. Got me some grass now. Going to build it out. Going to give me a whole new land. So this is the new layout. We moved from the old place to the new place. I've been working on this background, trying to get it together. I'm still going to build it out. It's going to be really dope when I get it done. So yeah, on the way, onward and forward. Oh, I also dropped my farewell video from my last spot. So if you didn't, go check out the farewell video. I dropped it about 12 o'clock today. Check it out. Have a look at it. Tell me what you think about it. All right, so let's get into it. Your take-home pay. What is your real take-home pay? Well, every time when you go look at your salary, when you go look at what the listing is, they give you what is before tax. Before you get any taxes, before they take out anything, any retirement, any Medicare, federal taxes, state taxes, they give you what your actual check is. But that's not what you make. And I think people do a disservice to themselves when they say, hey, I'm making $100,000, and you plan your life around that. You actually don't make that. Because you hear rich people all the time, especially like people in California who make a lot of money, like athletes and performers. They say, whatever you make, take 50% of that. So if you make $3 million, you make 1.5. And then you got to pay other people. So we got to deal with these real numbers. That's why I think a lot of people are hard up and suffering, because they're not dealing with the real numbers. The real numbers is you got to take your take-home pay, whatever you make every 2 weeks, multiply that by, I think, 24 or 26 pay periods is one of the two. You multiply it by that, and that's how much money you're really making. That's where you start your budget. Like me, I don't even start there. You got your regular salary, and then you got your take-home pay. Right after that, I take out the rent for the year. How much am I going to pay to sleep? Pay somewhere to sleep. You got to take that out, and then boom, that's how much I really got to work with. Because these are the numbers that I know and that are not going to change. They're not going to change. You don't have to know how much they're going to take out your taxes every pay period, but if you're on salary, you got a pretty good idea. You can multiply that by, I think it's 26 pay periods in a year. Don't give me the line. 26, 24, and my Wi-Fi is going in and out. Oh no. My Wi-Fi is going in and out. Hold on. Dang. Well, I don't know what to do about that. Well, let me know. Bear with me, because it sounds okay on my end. It sounds decent, but if not, my apologies. Just got to the new spot, so got to get all that under control. But if my Wi-Fi is going in and out, thank you for letting me know, and bear with me. But like I was saying, your whole salary thing, like I said, we all living off all these fake numbers, not real, and it's not realistic. That's not real. You gotta live off the real numbers. So you make 100, I make 78. Then I'm gonna start. Okay, I make 78. I earn 100, but you're gonna get 78. So you earn. So I make $100. Yeah, you do. Technically, you do, but you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get it. So just like everything else in life, when you see something, oh, this is how much it costs. Yeah, but you got to add taxes to it. It costs a little more than that. Just like with your salary. Oh, this is how much you get. Well, you get a little less than that because you got to take out taxes. Taxes are always messing stuff up. Either they're taking something from you when you get paid, or when you got to pay for something to add more money. You just can't get away from the taxes. And then on top of that, when your taxes come, when you get taxed, you get taxed 2 times. You pay your taxes when you get your check, right? Then you pay your taxes again when you're taxed. When you pay taxes again. Let me know, how's Wi-Fi right now? Is Wi-Fi going good? Let me know. Drop a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know how the Wi-Fi is. If it's going, if it's good, if it's not, let me know. Back to the salary. But like I said, your taxes throwing everything off. If you look at your plane ticket, if you look at a flight, if you look at your plane ticket is more than the actual. I mean, you pay more in taxes than you do in a plane ticket. You really do. You pay more in taxes than you do on a flight. Y'all let me know if the Wi-Fi is working really good. Drop a comment. If you're watching right now, let me know. Give me an update on the Wi-Fi. If not, I'm going to have to go to a break and fix it. But you got your salary, you got this big old number, and we playing games, and we're running around. But that's why you need a real budget. That's why you got to put the number on paper, because if you did, you wouldn't be telling people, I make $100,000. No, you don't. You make 78. You take home 78. This is what I make. This is what my take home is. I want to talk take home pay. Take home pay is what's important. That is the most important thing, and that is what you need, is take home pay. So take home pay is important. Take home pay is actually what you're going to get, what you're going to go home with, and what you live off of. That's what you live off of. All right, cool. So I'm going to go to break real quick, and then we're going to get this Wi-Fi situation straightened out. We'll be right back. Still not working. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we're back. And the reason why I'm getting to this whole salary thing, because I hear people talk about it all the time. I was listening to somebody talk about salaries and how your salary is not even listed when you go for a job. So it's not even listed when you go apply for a job. You don't even know how much money you're gonna make. I work for money, and you don't tell me how much they make. What? Not only that, you don't even know how much you're going to get when you take home, when you get your take home pay is going to be. Because when you get your check, you don't know. I remember I got my first job. I'm like, man, I was trying to figure out how much money I was going to make. I actually made more than what I thought I was going to make. But laptop's down. I made a whole lot more than what I thought I was going to make because, I actually miscalculated how much I was going to make. Look, my stuff here. All right. Boom. Now we got some juice going. I made way more than I thought I was going to make. I was trying to do, it's hard. You can't do the tax rate. It's really, really difficult. You could do take 15%, whatever you want to do. You can do a percentage. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get it right. It's going to be wrong. And that's just how it goes. But that's okay. But that's why we budget. That's why we cheap, not broke, and we live below our means. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what you do, because if you live in more below your means, you live it within the budget, you're good. You're good to go. So that's all you need. That's all you need, babe. Put your budget together and just deal with the real numbers. When you're getting paid, even if you're not doing it right now, if you've never done it, You know how much that check is every 2 weeks. Multiply it by the pay periods and see how much you getting. And then that's when you really can work with your numbers. Then you can see how much you can really save. You can really mess around, see how much it's going to take you to retire. Because, retirement is on you nowadays. There is no pension unless you work for the government. Unless you work for the government, there is no pension plan. There's none of that. None of that. You are on your own. You are on your own by yourself, and that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do, baby. So there you have it. You know what? And the reason why I brought this up, because like I said, I saw this video, and this guy was mentioning that they don't put, I don't know if anybody, some people have probably been in the same job for a while, but if you switch jobs recently like I have, they don't list salaries. You don't know how much you're working for. They'll have you filling out this application, sound good, benefits, all this great. No numbers. Well, how am I supposed to know how much I'm going to make? How am I supposed to really figure this thing out? And then they'll ask you for a salary range. Well, how much you think you should make? Then you'll mess around and price yourself out the box because you don't even know. I feel like I've done it because I've got some jobs. I put how much I'm looking for. Never got a call back. Maybe they weren't paying enough. But I'm sure if you're well below what they're paying, they'll call you. Job paying 120 and you put down 105, they'll call you. Oh yeah, how much is it? 105. You don't really know how much they're willing to pay. You just got to have your number and you got to roll with that. And once you get that number, you really need to figure out how much you need to make after tax. So if you need, I don't know, 60K, you probably going to have to shoot for like 90 to take that home. You have to shoot for 90 if you really want to take home. If you really want to take home 100,000, you really want to take home 100,000, you probably got to make like 120, 130 because of the taxes. The taxes, man, you can't get away from the taxes. You can't get away from the taxes. Hopefully the sound is doing better. Hopefully my Wi-Fi is going a lot better. Hopefully you can hear that. If not, let me know and we'll try to make some adjustments. Speaking of salaries, January is budget time, and being in accounting and finance, I know this. This is a lot of time when companies, they get their new budget for the year. New fiscal year starts in January. At least budget comes out in January. Now they have money to hire people. They hire people. That's when you get an opportunity to switch around. So if you're looking to make some more money, January, February, March, April, good time to do it because that's when the budgets are out. Now people hire all year, but they know how much money they're going to get to hire people and all that stuff. That's how much they figure. That's when they figure that stuff out. Well, they don't figure it out in January. They already know, but that's when they drop the dimes on you and say, hey, January, that's when we got our budgets out. That's when we can hire some people. And we're going to go hire some people. Now, if you need somebody throughout the year, you can't hire them because you don't have a budget. We don't have a budget. We don't have the money to pay them. But January, you have to propose, July, August, you got to put this in to the budget meeting, start bringing this up. Hey, we need some people in our department. This is how much we got to pay them if we want to get some reasonable talent because you can not pay enough at that at AutoZone. Somebody was stealing, we couldn't fire him. It don't work like that. Back to take-home pay. But back to your take-home pay. Your take-home pay, and the reason why I say you really want to know what your take-home pay, because you really want to know where you stand, because you'll be out there thinking you make way more than what you do. And if you don't look at this number, your money on paper, you're never going to know. You're never going to know. Until I started getting my budget together, started looking at my money on paper. This is how much I make. This is how much I can spend. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't know. I mean, money come in every 2 weeks. I'm straight. But I really didn't know where I was. Because I was when I really started trying to invest and save some money and pay off some debt, I really need to know. Because I'm well, can I put an extra $200 on here? Because I'm putting I was paying on credit card. I was paying $300 on it. $300, $350. I'm if I put an extra $200 on it, I can probably get out of this thing 6 months early. So I ran the numbers. Boom. Figured it out and it worked out. I was able to get up out of there 6 months early. So it worked. Have your numbers together. Have your numbers together. Don't be living in fantasy land when it comes to your salary, when it comes to your taxes, when it comes to anything. Be real. And that's just real life. A lot of people are not real with themselves. I make all this money. No, you don't. I'm doing this. No, I'm not. No, you're not. Even in comedy, some people think they're a hell of a lot funnier than what they are. Be honest with yourself. As my dad always tells me, hey, if anybody gonna lie to you, don't let it be you. Don't lie to yourself. Other people gonna lie to you all the time. People gonna lie to you every day. But don't lie to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We are at 1,400 498, almost to 1,500 subscribers. So please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that's what we're going to do. In the new space right now, Cheap Not Broke, we are moving on up. I like it here. It's nice. It took a lot. I got some different lights. I got some different things going on. Everything changed on Ecamm now. So the whole thing has changed. So I hope y'all rock with it. I hope y'all like it. But this is where we at. Hopefully, I'm going to get a new lens so I can get some more space in here. It's going to be dope. It's going to be a whole nice thing. Let me ask you this. Now, we're talking about salaries tonight. When the last time you got a salary increase? And if you haven't, do you think you'll get one? Because I know I worked at a job 2 years, no salary increase. I ended up quitting. I'm like, look, if y'all not going to pay me no more money, I'm going to quit. And what happened was we got down to my annual review, and they weren't sure. I'm like, well, I'm not guaranteed a pay increase. We're like, well, no, we'll do your evaluation. So I said, well, there's a chance if I go through this evaluation and you guys think that I'm not sufficient, I'm not going to lose my job, but I'm not going to get paid any more money. Nope. So basically, at this point in time, there's a chance we can evaluate everything and we can see that I've added no value to the position of the company. Well, we're not saying that. It's just like, no, say no more. And I quit. I gave the people like a month notice and I got up out of there because they weren't paying me no more money. And I realized when I started looking on the job market, I was underpaid. And it's so crazy because you want to go ask for a whole new salary from the same job. You can go somewhere else and they'll pay it tomorrow. They'll pay you right now. Like, oh yeah, we'll pay you that. Yeah, come on. The places where you at, they don't necessarily value you. You have to go somewhere new to get value, to get more money. And to get more money, you want to get to that 100,000, you probably got to make 120. A video on CNB said, if you stay somewhere for 5 to 10 years, you're severely underpaid. That is absolutely true. 100% true. If you stay somewhere for 6 years, you're absolutely underpaid. Because what is their incentive to pay you more? Like, let's be real. They might like you. They think you're a good person, but we're not going to just pay you more money. That's not how business works. They don't do that. They're not going to just give you a 10, and I can say they give you a cost of living adjustment. Well, they don't know what your living cost has been adjusted to, so they give what is that based off of? Oh, well, that's what the statewide cost of living adjustment is. We're not on the same plan. We're not all in the same place. So they'll give you a whole cost of living adjustment. Like, there's not enough money. Yeah, but if you stay somewhere 5 to 7 years, you're getting underpaid. Now, only people I know who stick around like that are, government jobs. But those people keep them jobs 25, 30 years, and they can move around in the department. It's different. They got good benefits. It's different. You stay with the government because you're going to get a pension. So it's different. And a lot of people got other side hustles. So that makes sense. The stability there is great. The stability. I wouldn't argue with somebody staying with the government 5, 10 years. And they're probably moving up the chain. Private company? No. Somebody's got to like you to get paid. I left my job of 7 years to find more money. Damn right. Good for you. YouTube user. Good for you, man. You got to get up out of there. I'm ready to leave my job again. I'm in search of more. As you should be. Hey, I'm not mad at you. Every 2-3 years, you need more. You need more money. Think about it. Ask yourself, when you're 20, if you stayed at the same job for 10 years, 5 years, whatever, make the same pay. Let's just take it age. You're 20, 25, 30. That's 10 years. Everybody knows if you need between the ages of 20 and 30, you need more money. Life different. You're just doing different things. You need more money. Hell, between the ages of 15 and 20, you need more money. The ages between 5 and 10, you need more money. As you get older, you need more money. Things cost more. You need to do more stuff. You got to go get more money. That's what you got to do. They're not going to give it to you. That's why I say you got to go get more money because they're not going to give it to you. Hell no. You got to fight tooth and nail. Them people act crazy when it's time to go get some money. So, hey, when we going to do my performance evaluation? We're going to get to it. Is there a chance for a raise? And then there is no step ladder for the raise. You're like, okay, am I going to get $5,000 more, $10,000? Let me tell you something. $10,000 more is a couple $100 every pay period. It's only a couple $100. That's it. I think I got a raise. I got like a $10,000 raise one time. It was just like $200 a pay period. It was like $200. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't major money. I mean, $10,000 at one time is great, but that money's taxed. So what that money's taxed. So that 10 is like 8, and that 8 broke down to every pay period. Like when you get a raise, it's like, all right, well, how much is this every 2 weeks? You might get $150 extra every 2 weeks. Like, man, this ain't enough. I'm out of here. I got to go somewhere else. I need some more else. I need to go somewhere else. And then you go from what, 2,000 every 2 weeks to getting what, 2,500, 27, 28. Now that's a raise. You go from 2,000 every 2 weeks to what, 3,200 every 2 weeks. That's a raise. That is a whole raise. 2,000, 3,200. No, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. You can do some business with that. Damn sure can do some business with that. But the question is, when do you ask for a raise, and what do you do if you don't get it? Everybody's in a different situation. Now I was in my early 20s. I quit. I didn't have any children. Still don't. I didn't have anybody dependent on me, so I can just quit and go on about my business. It didn't matter. But now I can't do that. I got a lot more obligations. I have other people that I'm committed to, and I just can't do what I want to do. I just can't do that. I used to, just like, you know what, forget it. F it. I'm out of here. I'm going to go find some more money. Not now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are talking about salaries, your true pay rate, your true take-home pay. What is it? And are you being honest with yourself and taking that money home? Or are you trying to keep up with the Joneses, and the Joneses way down the street, and you right here living broke? But in that case, you should be cheap, not broke. All right, everybody, let's go to a break, and we're going to get into some interesting news. Do I got some interesting news for you? Yes, I do. So let's take a break and let's get into some interesting news.
Heard we have some ass eaters in here. Said it tastes like hummus. I don't want to eat ass. I don't want gingivitis. That's nasty. My dentist said, don't come in here eating no ass. You got to go somewhere else. I'm not going to have ass on my tools and shit like that, Malcolm. That's fucking nasty. Then shining for this. You don't have good enough insurance to eat ass, Malcolm. I don't eat fucking ass. How do y'all switch toothbrushes eating ass? I'm just curious. You know, you gotta do that like weekly, right? You know, us non-ass eaters, we can keep it 3 weeks. You ass eaters, that's fucking up the budget.
All right, it's time for interesting news. See the whole background. This is all. I'm working on it. I'm gonna get all this done. It's gonna be all like a big old garden. It's gonna be real nice. I'm gonna get it all together. Bear with me. It's gonna be nice. Okay, let's get into it. Southwest to end carriage service earlier than usual to avoid turbulence in flights. I don't know if you know about this, but Southwest recently has been having some issues with their flights. They've been having some turbulence problems, y'all. Turbulence problems. People have been falling up, bumping their head, busting themselves upside the head and all that. We don't need all that. But apparently they're going to stop giving service out, stop serving people early, which is, I get it, makes sense to me. But dang, that means you can't be asleep. You better have your butt up, or they're going to skip over you. And then, service, we eat a drink service early. They're going to get through there so fast. Oh, man, would you like something? Because, you know, sometimes, would you like something? They'll ask you sometimes, wake him up, see if he wants something. They're not going to do that no more. If you're not up, you don't get nothing. And I'm not mad at them because I know they're probably getting a lot of lawsuits. People suing them for turbulence. I mean, I don't know what they're supposed to do. The turbulence is a part of flying, right? You're supposed to put your seatbelt on and hope it don't get bumping. But the weather sometimes gets a little crazy. Ain't nothing we can do about that. We just got to ride it out. Now, I don't know. I really don't know. Turbulence is a part of the thing. Turbulence is a part of it. I mean, I don't know if they can avoid it altogether, you know, but it happens. But I know I'm going to have my ass up, Southwest. Now, Southwest is ending open seating next month. If you like Southwest and you really dig the open seating policy, it's about to end. So, buckle up. Southwest is about to get to like everybody else. They're going to have first class, business class, last class, class. They're going to have all that. So Southwest is ending open seating. You're going to have to pay for your seat. I don't like it. I like the open seating. Just make sure you get an A group. As long as you get an A group, you're going to get a decent flight. And you can pay for it. A group was cheaper than getting a first class seat on Southwest. And Southwest tickets are already up there. They're already pretty expensive. So for them to be doing this, I'm not happy about it. I don't like it. But if they're the cheapest, I'm going to fly with them. Let's just hope they don't get rid of the bags, man. If they get rid of the bags, the world's going to hell. We're going to hell in a handbasket. If Southwest gets rid of the free bags, I don't know what to do. Because sometimes I only fly with Southwest because of the bags. Because I got 2 bags. Southwest, that's saving me, what, 35, 45, well, 35, 70, 35, 40. Yeah, saving like $70, $80 on bags. I don't know. All right. Next story. Costco will stop selling books year-round in most U.S. stores, report. What? Costco will stop selling books year-round in January in most stores. That's a damn shame. Costco gonna stop selling books. That's pretty bad. That means people don't read. What you mean you're not gonna sell books year-round? Reading is a lost art. Now, I'm an audiobook person myself. I still like audiobooks. But you still got to read. Even if you got kids, you got to make them read a book. Only thing about reading, I think kids don't like reading because I remember growing up, you read a lot of garbage that you don't like. When the last time, if you're watching right now, drop a comment right now. When the last time, if you were in school, if you remember, you read something that you really liked? Now, I remember we had the book fair. You go buy a couple books, but some of the books cost a lot of money. I only had like $40 to get some books. Mom gave me $40. All right, this is what you can get for these books. So sometimes, and then in school, they make you read, but you're reading a lot of crap that you don't like. I didn't want to read Macbeth. You remember, I had to read Macbeth. I did not want to read Macbeth. Romeo, I didn't care nothing about no Shakespeare. Nothing. They should have made me read some stock books. I should have read on stocks. I could have made more money. But the bottom line is this: they're taking the books out of the stores. Why? Because people aren't buying them, and people aren't reading. People just don't read. They don't read like they used to. I still make sure I read the news. I don't watch the news at all. I watch no news. Zero news. I read it though. If I want to know what's going on in the world, I will read it. I will not watch the news. Keeps you sharp, keeps you thorough. And then, I can kind of filter through what's going on, because when you watch news, it's just coming at you. When I'm reading the news, I get to pick and choose what I want to read. I don't want to read that. That's trash. I don't want to read this. This is poison. I'm going to read that because that sounds like it's going to help me in life. So you read some good stuff. And if y'all haven't read a good book in a while, read a good book. I just finished the book. What was my book I just finished? I just finished a book on, was it Thinking How to Go Rich? What was the book I just finished? Hold on. Let me give you the book I just finished reading, because it was a good book. I think everybody should read it. What was my book? Audiobooks. The Millionaire Next Door. I just finished a book called The Millionaire Next Door, and it's basically about practical ways regular people become millionaires through the stock market. People live below their means. They invest for 20, 30 years, do it right. They make millions. Now, they're not making $20, $30 million, but some of these people do make $2, $3 million, and they live a good lifestyle because they're investing. And it's a very practical book. It's not telling you anything that you shouldn't know or that you don't know, but it is a good book. I would advise anybody, The Millionaire Next Door. Very good read. I advise you to read it. Okay, and let's see. Next story. Black Friday spending in the U.S. stores muted compared to online purchases. You're damn right. So, what they're basically saying is people are buying more stuff online than they are in the stores. What you mean? You can't have all the stuff online. You can put everything on earth on a website. You can't put that stuff in a store. You can only carry so much merchandise in a store. That's why. Now, I did come up on Express. I went to Express and I came up. If you're watching, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get the likes up, people. Hit the like button, please. And thank you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Now I did I did go to Express, found me a couple deals. I was happy. I was satisfied. I'm like, all right, cool. Got me a couple deals here. Wasn't not bad. Well, I got some chino pants for like $16, and I got me a shirt for like $10. That's it. That's all I got at Express. I usually don't shop in Express, but I happened to go in there for Black Friday, and I came up. and I came up. So I'm happy about that. I usually don't come up on Express, but I did. So that was good. I was happy about that. Oh man, why is this not playing? Dang. Trying to get my graphics together. But yeah, I went to Express, got some nice deals. Now Black Friday's over. Today is Cyber Monday. So if you're on Cyber Monday, get you some deals. You got the deals. Now I know it's a lot of stuff, electronics on sale, so get you some good stuff. Now I actually found I saw some actual real hotel deals on Black Friday. I saw a couple hotels deals. I was just looking at some stuff. Saw some hotel deals that started, if you book now through the 31st and you stay between January, I think 10th and March 31st, you get like 20% off on hotels. I don't believe there are no Black Friday flight deals. No such thing. Don't believe that. Flight prices are flight prices. You're going to pay what you're going to pay. That's what you're going to do. You're going to pay what you're going to pay. So don't believe that about the flight prices. But those, I do believe that there we go. Bam. There we go. I do believe that some of these Black Friday deals are decent. Not all. But the good stuff is not going on sale. Gas, groceries, none of that stuff is going on sale. That's not happening. And if you're watching right now, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Cheap Not Broke, all platforms. Facebook. I do have a Facebook page. My original Facebook page, Cheap Not Broke page, got banned. So I do have it got deleted, but I'm trying to rebuild, start over. So make sure you follow me on Facebook. Follow my Facebook page, Cheap Not Broke. And if you want to donate, hit that Cash App. Black Kung Fu, Venmo, Cheap Not Broke. If you would like to donate, please donate. All dollars are welcome. We don't turn around no money. Bad money. We don't want no bad money. We don't want no problems over here. Only good, clean money. Good, clean money. That's all we want. But if you would like to donate, hit us at Black Kung Fu, Cash App, Venmo, Cheap Not Broke, and all platforms, Cheap Not Broke, everything. Everything Cheap Not Broke. Now, today is Cyber Monday. I didn't really get in to see what was on sale, what was not. I didn't get into that because I was busy trying to get in this new studio, trying to get it all set up for you all so we can look good. Now, tell me what y'all think. I hope y'all like the new studio. I hope y'all digging it. Let me know. Drop a comment if you like it or not, or if you don't even care. I don't know. But if you don't care, I appreciate you tuning in anyway. Like I said, we're also on Spotify and Apple Music now. So if you want to get on Spotify, Apple Music, you can check out some of the old shows. I'll be posting shows until we get current. So do me a favor, get on Spotify. You can watch the video. If you want to go watch old videos, old posts, you can get on Spotify, Apple Music. Check me out. I got the audio and I got the video. We're rocking over there. And there you go. All right. So today, what have we been talking about? Salaries, your take-home salary, the real money. Let's not live in fantasy land, people. Let's not do it. Let's live off of what we really make, what your take-home pay is, not your paper salary. Your paper salary is what they say they're paying you. Your take-home is paid what you hit your account every 2 weeks, or how often you're paid. 2 weeks, monthly, whatever the case. That's how that works. So make sure you're living off of that. Get you a budget and do a math. All right, get you a budget and see how much you're really making. Take out the rent, take out all your fixed expenses, what you know you got to pay. Rent, car insurance, any insurances. Utilities go up and down depending on the season. Hopefully, if you're like here in California, we don't need heat or air right now, so utility bills should be coming down. But some people, it's freezing, and I know your utility bill is going up. So God bless you. Hope you can pay that thing, and hope you don't get behind on your utilities. All right. So thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And please go watch my last video, the farewell video at the old original Cheap Not Broke spot. That's where Cheap Not Broke spot started. That's where I made all the t-shirts. That's where I did everything. So if you could do me a favor, head over to cheapnotbroke.com, join the email list, and grab yourself some merch. We got beanies on sale. We got beanies. They're not on sale. We got beanies, crew necks. But if you go put in the subscription, Who is Malcolm? Promo code, Who is Malcolm? You get us some money off shipping. Who is Malcolm is my comedy special. That is also the promo code to get some money off of the shipping. So let me know. And if it's not working, drop a comment. Let me know. I'll get you that code right on to you so you save you some money on that merch. Save you some money on that merch. My next show, I will be in Jacksonville, Florida on December 14th. So if you're in Jacksonville, Florida or near, come on out. I'd love to see you. Come see me live. Come see me live. Come see me live. You saw the people. You just saw me post some stand-up. Come see me live. It's a riot. I'm telling you. I put on a great show. I put on a damn good show live. So come see me live in the comedy club. You won't regret it. I'll get you your money's worth. And if you holler out cheap, not broke, I might get you a drink. I don't know. I might get you a drink. But you got to be subscribed to the page. You got to be subscribed to the page. All right. Before I go, everybody got their Christmas tree up? Have you figured out your Christmas shopping budget? Because some people go Christmas shopping for other people and end up buying everything for their damn self. Are you going Christmas shopping? Are you staying within reason? Like we were saying, this year, make it thoughtful. Do some thoughtful things for Christmas. You don't have to go out there and spend all your money, go broke. The people who love you are going to love you for who you are regardless. They're not going to love you any less or any more because you didn't buy them a gift. That's not real love. That's not real love. People care about you. They're going to care. They're just happy that you're here. Look, you'd rather have a person here with you and enjoying time than a person somewhere else sending you a bunch of gifts. It's all about the love, the time spent, the food, the fellowship. That's what the holidays are about. Family, friends, and fun. Not spending all your money, going broke, and looking out for your income tax check in March or April or whatever the hell it's going to come. That's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. And the holidays, remember, all holidays are around getting you to spend some kind of money. There is no holiday that's not swimming in consumerism. Christmas, biggest one. Everybody's buying gifts. Valentine's Day, back on it. And then after Valentine's Day, Easter eggs. Easter, we're on it. Memorial Day, cookouts, going to have fun, vacation. Next after that, Juneteenth, we spend money. July 4th, we spend money. Labor Day, we spend money. You spend money all summer. Thanksgiving, Halloween. Christmas, they get money up at you for the next 90 days. So 3 months out of the year, they're getting money up at you. Name the month where there's no holiday where they're not getting no money at you. St. Patrick's Day, people go out and drink, spending money. Easter Sunday, they're getting money at you. You go and buy stuff for the kids. Memorial Day, you're having a cookout. You're probably traveling. You're going to a party, drinking. They're getting money up at you. Juneteenth for black people, we're going to enjoy ourselves, spend a little time, got the day off. Getting money up at you. So on and so forth. Every holiday, they're getting some money at you. But you have a little self-control because you cheap, not broke. And you know, nah, I ain't doing none of that. I don't need this trash. I'm good. I got money. And I'm not about to give it all to you. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're living off of that take-home pay. Be realistic with yourself. Don't play with yourself. Don't be telling yourself you make X amount of dollars on paper and you're really making this after the taxes. All right? And then subtract how much the rent is for the month out of that for the year, and now you got your real take-home salary. There you go. Those are some real numbers you can work with, play with, and do something with. Rather than just being out here in the clouds. Oh, I make $100,000, but you live in a $300,000 lifestyle. Fool, you are broke. You're living on credit. And at some point, they got to come get you. They're going to come get you, man. And you don't want that. You don't want your stuff repoed or whatever. Because America's a debtor's prison. You don't pay, they'll put your ass in jail. They will put you in jail. You will get arrested, and they'll put you in jail. So don't let that be you. All right, everybody. We're going to be back on Wednesday for the Wednesday rant. And we are on day 2. I was going to do what was it? Was it 12 days of Christmas? The cheap 12 days of Christmas. 12 days you can buy, 12 things you can buy for Christmas that are inexpensive for people. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a show on that. I'll probably do that Thursday. The 12 days of Christmas. 12 things that you can buy universally, or 12 things you can do to save money for Christmas and help people still feel special while you're saving a ton of money. All right. So we're going to be back on Wednesday night. We'll be back. Okay. Make sure you tune in and take care. And I'll see you all on Wednesday night. Peace.